Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another pregnancy vlog for you guys. This is for week 23 and I'm just going to go ahead and start with my app. I use the Bump app on my phone and I find that it's the best one. So I'm just going to read what it says about baby and what it says my symptoms could be for this week. And I'm filming these at the end of the week so I can give you a legit answer of what my symptoms were for the week. So just keep that in mind when you watch these videos. It is at the end of the week. So the app says that baby is as big as a grapefruit, and it says that she can be anywhere between 10.5 to 11 inches long and 12.7 to 20.8 ounces. So pretty big considering where we started from. For baby, it says she's forming little nipples. Her face is fully formed now. She just needs a little extra fat to fill it out. And she's listening to your voice and your heartbeat and even to loud sounds like cars honking and dogs barking. So I'm sure she listens to her older sister Chloe all the time because Chloe likes to bark quite often. And then symptoms for mama is swollen ankles and feet, Braxton Hicks contractions, aching back, bleeding and or swollen gums. I haven't had really any of these symptoms except for maybe a little bit of aching back. And it's really just in the mornings, so I think I just kind of toss and turn a lot at night and get kind of stiff. So I would say that's when, or if I've been on my feet all day, then I will get the aching back. But I haven't really had any issues with swelling. Bleeding gums comes and goes, just depends on the week. I didn't really have it this week. I don't think I really had a lot of symptoms this week, so I would say that is all with the app and with my symptoms. For my doctor's appointment, we moved, so if you didn't watch the last vlog, we did move, so we went to a new birthing center, and this was our first prenatal appointment. They have 5 midwives, so we got to meet with one of them at this appointment, and we really liked her. The place is very beautiful. It kind of has a spa feel to it, so that's really cool. Everything went well. Basically, I just had to tell her my family history, just like you do at your first appointment. Or if you change appointments, you just always do that your first prenatal with whoever you go to. And then we talked about how my pregnancy has been up until this point. So I did let her know on a few things, like I do have factor 5, which is a clotting disorder. My dad's family has had that and we just had never been tested, so during this pregnancy they tested me for it and I do have that, so I have to be careful. I do take a baby aspirin every day. I did forget to mention that in my last video, but I did put that in the description bar of that video, so if you read the description bar then you know. And then we talked about just how she's been doing. She looked over her anatomy scan and everything like that. She listened to her heartbeat sounds amazing, and she seems to be growing right on track because they do measure my bump, and my bump seems to always be right on schedule. So she's doing well and we are so happy to hear that. The other appointment was with the nutritionist. They have a nutritionist that comes twice a week to their facility and can talk to anybody who has any questions or anybody who, you know, takes their glucose test and it comes back positive, which I did get my drink for that, so at my next appointment I will be taking my glucose test. So we went to her to talk also about my MTHFR, which is a genetic test that I did, and I have 2 strands of it from my mom's side and my dad's side. So basically it just tells you what you're prone for and what your baby can have, just the possibilities, like fibromyalgia, diabetes, just, you know, basic genetic health things. So my midwives in the other birthing center had told me to stay away from folic acid and to just stick with folate, just because folic acid is man-made where folate is the actual thing. So when we went to my first appointment with my midwife here, she kind of confused me for a second. I was like, well, normally we say folic acid instead of folate. So I had to clarify, so she sent me to the nutritionist to talk, and the type of strands that I have to stay away from folic acid, which is like in bread and things like that, cereal. So you just have to stay away from that thing, is what they recommended for me. She also recommended a few new vitamins and supplements to take. So I will go ahead and tell you what those are, but just keep in mind this is what they are recommending for me and my pregnancy. I'm by no means a doctor or telling you that you need to take this stuff. This is just my experience, so if you're going through the same thing, we just have something in common, okay? She said to go ahead and take some iodine drops because I do have thyroid issues. So she said that the iodine will help with that and help my metabolism stay on track and everything like that. So she said just the iodine drops because I don't eat a lot of fish and I don't even use salt that has iodine. I tend to use sea salt or Himalayan salt. So she said the iodine drops would help, so I do take those now. And she also said to take DHA, which she said that the Target brand, the Up brand, is perfect. She's worked with them, and she said that will help our baby's IQ points and just be healthier overall. So she recommended that I take that. Those were the two supplements that she really recommended that I start taking. The other thing that I want to start taking and that both birthing centers have recommended is to drink red raspberry leaf tea, which I have some of the tea, but they also said there is a supplement. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up the supplement so that way if I forget to drink the tea or just don't feel like drinking the tea, I have the backup plan of the supplement. That's supposed to help in labor, so might as well take it to help any way that I can, right? So that is what the nutritionist talked to me about. She also talked to me about how I eat and just told me, you know, if I'm ever feeling swollen, that I probably need more protein. But I haven't been swelling this pregnancy, but that's probably because my husband and I eat lots of meat, lots of beans, lots of protein enhanced things. So she also said if I ever feel achy and stuff, making sure that I drink lots of water will help. So if you ever feel swollen or achy, try those things first, but obviously, like I said, I'm not a doctor, but that's what she recommended to me. So those are the two big things. Now let's go ahead and get into the questions and answers. Total weight gain and weight loss. I think I've gained about 6 pounds now. When they weighed me at my appointment, I was about 136 and I started at 130, so we're just gonna say 6 pounds. Maternity clothes, I have not bought any recently, but I do wear maternity clothes. I wear the jeans, the shorts, and shirts. I basically bought everything from Target. I do wear some flowy dresses since it's still warm that are non-maternity. I also every now and then still wear my same jeans but use the hair tie trick. Stretch marks, yes, not on my belly. Unfortunately, they decided to go, I mean, I say unfortunately, but it's kind of fortunate. They're in places that no one else sees but my husband and I. So I have some on my bottom and one on my boob. Sleep has been not as great this week. I randomly wake up at like 2 or 3 in the morning and feel kind of rested but still sleepy kind of thing. It's really weird to explain, like I'm awake but I don't want to be awake. And I've been tossing and turning a little bit more, I've noticed, or I just randomly go out and then wake up on my back, which I know is not great, but I'm like out and don't realize I'm on my back. I start out on my side. So that's been a little bit hard, and our little fur baby Chloe likes to sleep on my side now. So every time I have to get up to go to the bathroom, I have to do like an obstacle course to get over her. So that's been a little tricky. I would say sleep has not been the best this week, but it's pretty good. It's manageable. Best moment of the week, I would say registering. We are going to be doing that like in a day. So I'm filming this before we register, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be the best moment of the week. The other best moment, in case registering for some reason isn't the best, but how is looking at cute baby things not fun, I don't know. But the other best moment would just be meeting with the midwives and talking to them and hearing our baby's heartbeat again. Of course, I always love hearing her heartbeat and hearing that she is healthy. Miss anything? Not really this week. I wouldn't say I miss too much. Kind of miss my family just because they've been calling me a lot this week. So my little sister is starting back up with dance, so we've had FaceTime, and she's, you know, getting her pictures taken for dance, and so I kind of miss not being there and helping her because I was there last year, but it's all good. You gotta love technology nowadays. We get to FaceTime and it's basically like we're together, so that's great. But I would say that's the only thing I miss, not really anything food-wise. Movement, yes. She's a little mover, she's a little wiggle worm. My placenta is in the front, so I don't feel strong kicks. It kind of cushions that. But I think I can feel like her elbows and stuff because at her anatomy scan she was head down, so I'm assuming she's still head down just because of how light her movements are. The light movements that kind of feel like whale movements is what I call them because I can just tell she's wiggling. It's true what they say. It does feel like gas. It feels like little pops or little pokes or something. I don't know how to explain it without it sounding weird, but that's kind of how it feels like, and that's what I've heard before I felt them, but it's true. And then I also call her thumper because I don't feel big jabs of kicks, I just feel like thumps, little pushes and stuff. So it's really funny because this week, anytime I've put my maternity pants on that have just the small band or like the seat belts or just any type of thing that is kind of pushing on where she's at, she'll kind of push it back. And she's always done that with the Doppler at my recent appointment. She doesn't like the Doppler. When she was littler, she would just go to the other side. Now she's learned that she can just push at it. So she's really cute. She loves to move. She's always been very active. So that's a lot of fun. I can't wait to feel them a little bit stronger. Food cravings. This week it has been blueberry muffins and Einstein bagels, bacon, egg, and cheese bagel on an Asiago bagel. Those have been the things that I definitely want. Other than that, not a whole lot of cravings this week. Anything making you queasy or sick? I would say the only thing that's kind of made me a little nauseous, not per se queasy or sick, is sometimes if I take my vitamins right before bed and lay down right away, I can get kind of nauseous or feel like I can't breathe or things like that. So I have to be careful of not taking them too late and just laying down. Sorry, that was Chloe. But that's pretty much it. Nothing, no food or anything like that makes me queasy or sick. Have you started to show yet? Yes, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that I look pregnant and I show. Gender, it's a girl. Her name is Ayana Summer Rain. Labor signs, no, and they better stay away until it's time. That's all I have to say. Belly button in or out? It is in, but it still looks funky, and you can see whenever I do my belly shot, it's cute and it's silly and I love it. Wedding rings on or off? They are on. I kind of hope they stay on because I feel naked every time I don't have my wedding rings, so I really hope I don't swell too bad. I think I'll be good considering I'm surviving the summer, so hopefully winter right before she's born I don't get too big and too swollen. So I like my wedding rings. Happy or moody? I am pretty much always happy. I would say I'm starting to feel those mood swings or hormonal swings, I guess, because sometimes it's really weird, but I'll fixate on certain noises. So we have this constant air conditioning in our home and it doesn't shut off, so every now and then I'll just fixate on it and it'll start to get on my nerves, but most of the time, like once you're in, it's not really that loud, it's really not that annoying, you get used to it, but I'm starting to get like fixated on things. So, but pretty much always happy. Last question is what I'm looking forward to. Of course I'm looking forward to just her growing and just feeling her move more, but I would say I'm looking forward to fall weather. We've had a couple of days where it's been kind of cooler since we had a huge rainstorm, and it was just sunny and felt just like fall, so I'm really excited for fall. Hopefully it comes sooner than later because this summer has just been a rainy one and then it's just been super hot, so it hasn't really been the best summer. I usually love summer, but I'm ready for fall, so that is what I'm looking forward to. And now I will show you the bump.